fiddling with my own audio. Hello, everyone. Where is my... There's my butt. It's Friday. Got the cat cam back for you. And today is Patron Requests Day. I've got a few already made, which I will just list up in the corner for myself as a reminder. Got a giraffe. A draft horse unicorn. And Murderbot are my pre-requested patron requests. Patrons who are sketch request patrons in chat, feel free to holler stuff out as I'm going. This list will take us through a solid portion, so no worries if you did not think of anything. Hello, Unicorn Duke. No worries if you... Oh, it's a pencil. No wonder it's all weird. Huh. What was I using that for, I wonder? Oh, that's better. Just... Oh yeah, look at my one pixel writing. Let's make that legible. Just, you know, readable. Space between that. Good, there we go. Oh yes, sorry, Get to Know Nature, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. All these requests have come in different locations, so I've been trying to correlate them in my head, because why would I write things down somewhere in a single list? That's silly. Hello, Frymaster. And Mitchie UK, everyone shouting quail in chat. All right. Patron list. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Let's warm up with sanderlings, actually, because they're little birds, and you know how I feel about birds. Arcraft says I was thinking about requesting one of those too to Get to Know Nature's sanderling. That's amazing. Who knew sanderlings were so popular? I think the best part is that Get to Know Nature gave me a list of shorebirds, and I was like, oh, I love sanderlings. So it's all of us. Let's see. What's the most sanderling thing to do is to be digging something up in the sand or running away from the surf, basically. Oh, let's try and do an action sanderling. That seems fun. They run around in little flocks and it's adorable. Try and... There we go. In fact, I feel like we shouldn't leave a sanderling by itself. They always have friends. I don't want the Sanderling to be lonely. I think maybe we need 2 Sanderlings. One. Oops, let's go back to, let's label my layers for a change. There we go. So maybe one who's let's try and get the little head shape right there. One who's digging in the sand. Okay, they've got kind of a stripe going on there. And then hello, they might be scientists. And hello, Auntie Shepherd. And then let's see. Then we'll have one who's running to join him. This just Canon and D remixed. I have to check and see what my revisions. Okay. Yes, we're starting with the Sanderling's request because birds. Because given the choice, I will always start with birds. Apparently. Birds are flowers, I guess. Let's give my botanical obsession its due. Okay, we've got Auntie Shepherd's request, which is a heroic border collie in all caps. Okay. Set on making me draw dogs. Got it. Okay. And then this is the ocean. I don't know if you could tell. Like this is the ocean. Oh no. Auntie Shepherd says, alternatively, the moment in Twilight in Lady Hawk where everyone is half wolf and half hawk. goodness. So... Oh wow, I just did not try with those legs, did I? Auntie Shepherd says, "Oh, Auntie Shepherd is adding to the previous Lady Hawk comment, which is, but they are both women in Regency men's clothing." Oh goodness. Hello, Honeycomb. I just didn't even with these legs, did I? Let's try actually. Wow, the music got weirdly epic here. Music bot. You're supposed to be the chill ambient station. Are you still on the chill ambient station? Yeah, that's the ambient station. Well. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. Oh dear, now with sheep and Reaches women's clothing, I don't know what's happening anymore. Chat's started to mix their metaphors. Oh, that's what I missed. I missed Auntie Shepherd saying alternately, again, alternately, a heroic border collie butt in Regency men's clothing. Okay, I sort of love the Lady Hawk thing, but actually I now I kind of want to do a border collie like in like a Regency dude's portrait. Just that sounds funny. Arcraft says yet all the options contain canines and fiddly clothing. Yeah, it's just a remix. And sheep do love to steal hats, says they might be scientists. Alright, I gotta caught up. Now I gotta draw faster. We got sketches to get through. No, that was the wrong tool. I don't even know what tool it was. But that's okay. Hanako says, are border collies ever not heroic? Possibly. Possibly this is, Oh, Auntie Shepherd says, yes, sometimes they're assholes. Although, to be fair, I think that sometimes they're assholes, and also Hannah Combs' statement, which is, because I have never met a border collie who was not 1,000,000%, I think that's 1,000,000, maybe it's 10,000,000, there's a lot of zeros, I'm not willing to count them, invested in what they are doing. And I feel like that and sometimes they're assholes is not mutually exclusive. My experience has always been that border collies have a way they feel the world ought to be, and the world just needs to conform to that, and they'll be happy. And if it doesn't, they will be annoyed. But things and people and other animals have a place that they should be in, and if they aren't, they're failing. Okay, let's just ease these a little closer together. How are we gonna, maybe there, maybe just in a line. Good. Time for ink. Actually, I say that, but honestly, there's no need for this sketch to be tiny. That's just how I started it for no reason. So let's be good. Let's make the Sanderlings large. Did we save? Nope. Nope, we haven't saved. Let's put that over there. Now it has saved. What is rough inking like? Too rough. Not as good as Mr. Natural. Oh no, no squeaky toys because collies will squeak them for too long. Oh dear. Now I've got a Twitter DM full of collie pictures, but Twitter's not even open. I'll have to open it when I get down to that part of the list. Oh no, Arcraft found boots instead of dogs, looking for blue healers. That's not helpful. Let's see. The rest of you mostly follow me on Twitter and have seen them already. Auntie Shepherd, I follow you on Twitter. I've also already seen many collie pics, although having them all in one place is in fact helpful. I don't really want to look them up. Yes. Google searching for reference images is a very specific skill. And it's a thing that can lead to odd results and accidents. Oh, I see. This specific heroic border collie who may or may not be named Beamer. Yes, I see what's happening here. Music is surprisingly unchill today. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe this is the exact same music that we always get, and I'm just in the mood for, like, quiet piano music or something. Maybe it's just me. Panicom says it sounds like the soundtrack someone would slap onto Our Business, the World type corporate presentation. Oh, it does! I'm never gonna unhear that now. I've added infographics to too many TED Talks. Not real TED, you know. How Google has helped Our Business TED Talks. Ooh, or a workplace health and safety video. Oh no. And now, just the sound of rain. Auntie Shepherd threatening to have me do infographics for future TED Talks. What you don't know is that I charge more for infographics work. than I do for character animation. Why, you ask? Because it's harder? No, because it's less fun. Unicorn dude heading out. Have fun. Do the stuff. There's a sad client story in chat that I missed from Hannah. Now I'm gonna have to scroll up and read it. Oh no! Well, first of all, it involves a volunteer, and no one should ever volunteer to do such things. Hannah says the volunteer doing video editing cried after my animation got shut down because we tried to do a fancy drinks theme. And I made the most perfect little looping gif of a mimosa, and the client hated it. That we hadn't canvassed each corporate team for their favorite mixed drinks. Oh no. Tiny animated editorial isn't really an infographic. I feel like Hannah's story about having to canvass each team for their favorite mixed drinks is a really good illustration of of corporate infographics, frankly. Trying to defend it by calling it a tiny animated editorial. Oh dear. Yeah, it's always good to sometimes share your freelance client pain with the world in a vague, not mentioning any names way. Google, what? I didn't say anything. Yeah, I feel like MusicBot has probably some like not a huge pool of contributors. And that a lot of them are in fact the kind of music you would license to put over your TED Talk, because that's what they're kind of hoping to sell out of it, basically. Auntie Shepherd, my TED Talk would just have a soundtrack of mooing. Ooh, yikes. So that was how I got to do a 20-minute slideshow over a loop of some chart-topping pop hit. Oh dear. Oh, the tech industry. Honeycomb says, anyway, that was a big hint that I didn't belong in the tech industry at all. It's got its issues. That's the tech industry. So many issues. So many issues. Oh no. I love it. The Blinking Po 2 is going to be trolling new people for forever. I love it. I love it so much. Frymaster likes their job as sysadmin for a university research supercomputers. I mean, that's way more fun than the tech industry. I bet your supercomputers don't have to try and figure out how to be easy to view on mobile. Valkyrie says, I've been absent a long time, it seems. I'm like, yeah, well, here's what happened. You were gone, and Po 2 escalated. Let's just say that within the tech industry, at least once I have, after a meeting, been told I need to be nicer. At which point I was forced to admit that that was the nicest I was capable of being and they should stop inviting me to meetings, which they did. And that sort of solved the problem. Ah, yes, Monday's stream, which you can go back and watch. Monday's stream, I had to finish the teapot I was making over the weekend because it got too hot to leave the clay. It was just going to get too dry to work on. So I took a video of that, and then I played the video back on Monday and talked over it. And it turns out that I'm not safe to be left with my hands free while talking on stream. Because it escalated. Because I can just add things to the corner. Like I can change things in OBS while streaming live. That's fine. That's easy. I could just add windows and stuff. Oh no, Figmas Maid had the opposite problem. She was told they were not mean enough to move up the ladder. I mean, to be fair, I was a contractor, so, you know. But, apparently I wasn't being mindful enough of fragile egos. Which, I feel like at this point you know me well enough to know that that's not my forte. And Hannah points out that, yeah, if you were mean enough to move up the ladder, they'd just say you were mean, and you still would move up the ladder because, woo. A Valkyrie says, also having just messed with brushes all afternoon and all yesterday, I really appreciate the current brush you're using. This is Mr. Natural. Mr. Natural, my favorite brush. My brush that I love so much, it has its own voice. It's my favorite nice inking brush. Yes, it is a very good brush, says the Valkyrie. It's got just the right amount of grain to feel like it's on textured paper, but not so much grain that it's clearly just trying too hard. If you know what I mean. It's got just the right amount of personality. Yes, Frymaster dictates the conundrum clearly. Women would get paid the same as men if they were assertive about pay negotiations, and then, quote, wow, that woman was a real jerk at pay negotiations. Yeah, that's the catch-22. Valkyrie says it's hard to negotiate with people who automatically assume you're unqualified and therefore worth less. So true. Mostly I just don't know what to do with a client who hires you to be an expert in a thing and then doesn't treat you like you're an expert in the thing. Just, if you hired me because I knew what I was doing, then at least act like I know what I'm doing. At least pretend like you respect my expertise in the field a little. They might be saying, says relatedly, I shouldn't have to write an 8-page packet to explain why I should be promoted. Give me 5 minutes and 2 PowerPoint slides. It will save everyone some headaches. I do. I have a history of over aggressively explaining why something should not be done if I am concerned about it. I once truly terrified a tech department. Um, they were working out a pipeline for an app project, which they should have done already, frankly. But that was, I was helping, and they talked about using Spine to save memory. And the thing that they were asking us to make just would not work in Spine. It's not what Spine is for. And I felt so strongly that I had to make them not do it that I wrote them like a 2-page email about why it wouldn't work. And they came back all like, "We're sorry, it was just an idea." And I'm like, okay, maybe that was too much. That might have been a little too strong. Maybe I didn't need 2 pages of explanation. Ooh, yikes. A PowerPoint presentation and cross-examinations, Valkyrie says at their job, an annual not secret tribunal where your manager must make the case for all of their direct reports. And based on that outcome, you get a pay raise or not. Auntie Shepherd talking about their tattoo artist, which is it's a thing. It's a good explanation actually of why artists will sometimes be like, no, but tell me what you really want, because they say it took like a year and a half or 2 years working with my tattoo artist for him to believe me when I said I'd just do an art. I have no firm ideas because people are so terrible to artists. Quote, "No, seriously, Matt, you went to 4 years of art school. I raised sheep. My idea was snakes, but Matt makes them look good with my current tattoos." Yeah, yeah. Oh no, Valkyrie says, so hopefully your manager has a high charisma score. Oof, yeah. If they aren't convincing, you're out of luck. And I would assume that tattoo artists actually have it worse than most artists, because if I draw you a bad drawing, you can just be like, I hate it, I'm not paying you. If I draw you a bad drawing on you, that's a whole... That's not coming off. I want to be sure you like that tattoo. That's even worse than a bad haircut. Hair will eventually grow back. That's not coming... Yeah, it's not coming off. That's the point of tattoos. It's true. Andre Shepard says, I mean, you get to see it before they put it on you. Yeah, that's true. And I show clients storyboards and then an animatic before they see an animation. And yet, sometimes they still want to change it. Well, 100% at least until Matt and I had been working together for those 2 years. Then he'd draw stuff right on me and then tattoo it. And Valkyrie is reminding us that you should not let people you have a crush on tattoo you just because you have a crush on them. Because as previously mentioned, it's not coming off. Alright, some sanderlings. Let's... I want the sea foam to kind of be happening back here. Okay, good. Sanderling sketch complete. Yay, sanderlings. Okay, let's group sanderlings together. All right, next, let's see. Where shall we go next? Let's go to draft unicorn or giraffe. Draft. Let's do giraffe because I've done spindly things already. So we'll keep in the vein and do a giraffe after the little sandpipers. You're welcome, get to know nature. I'm glad that you like them. All right, let's look up giraffe. Okay. What silly thing shall we have the giraffe doing? I'm tempted to do my favorite, making a cake. No, I have a better idea. I mean, I don't know if it's actually a better idea, but I think it's a better idea. Because my favorite giraffe pose has always and will forever be giraffe attempting to reach the ground. There's just nothing better than just the lengths that they have to go through to get their head all the way to the ground. And I'm thinking that what this calls for is, hang on. Is, and let's do a little sketch first. Because then the legs kind of go this way. And then this way. This needs to be more here. Yes. And then tail. Giraffe neck. Which is kind of oddly bendy. What is happening here? Apparently I had a bunch. Oh no. Things have gotten weird. Hannah, checking Twitter DMs, apparently had a bunch of requests from random people. With bonus new wavy Egyptian culty stuff. Oh, Egyptian culty requests. Hedge this vision. Okay. H-E-J. Hedge. This vision of the Duat comes from the tomb of Sethos and Seti the First. You know it as the Book of the Gates. Like, you know it as the Book of the Gates. Like, do you? But it should perhaps be called the Book of the Past, and it tells the story of how mankind first mapped the stars 9,000 plus years. Adam to Abraham. Oh dear. I don't even know what any of that means. That's not true. I know what some of it means. That's very specific. Figment Smith says, do you have to send them money to see the rest of the story? Yeah, like, what are they talking about? I want more explanation. Yeah, oh, sorry. And then brackets. Yes, we still have evolution. Close brackets. Dude, Shepard says that is not at all what that book is. Yeah, but I want to hear their discussion of it. Like, I want to know what they've invented now. Because I don't... They've taken that in a whole new direction. Okay. Back to... Anyway, we were giraffe. So anyway, the important part of this is that what they are reaching for is cake. This is what I was trying to work up to. Sorry, yes. Let's for the sake of future listeners, let's clarify. Auntie Shepard clarifying for us that the Book of Gates is actually a funerary text like the Book of the Dead. It tells the story of a newly dead soul's trip to the next world. So, just to be clear, based on what we've just read, based on the foolishness that I was reading from Hannah, the Book of Gates is a real ancient Egyptian text. So, just for clarity. Auntie Shepard says, which parallels the trip of the sun through the underworld, passing through a bunch of gates. It's nice. Book of Gates. Apparently, Hannah gets a lot of weird DMs. Hannah Combs says, this is like the time that someone messaged me about my dinosaur comic to read about how they claim to have single-handedly destroyed all dinosaurs. Which is quite the claim. Quite the claim, and I feel like possibly they're incorrect about that. Just I don't know, it feels like possibly they are wrong. So yes, this is the goal. Is that the giraffe is stealing cake. It's reaching down to take a big bite out of the cake. Now I'm going to do what I should have done before and actually work out the shape of some various giraffe parts here. It's fine. Giraffe legs just like really long goat legs, really. It's normal. Honeycomb says, I'm just glad I don't get any creepy stuff, just stuff that doesn't have any human way to respond to it. It's fair. It's fair. There are many weirder, less comfortable things that people will say to you on the internet. The internet. Everyone's on it. Right. Giraffe spots. I need a way to make... I might experiment with brushes and giraffe spots. Because the neat thing that I find about giraffe spotting is that it's got like a sort of a feathered edge watercolor feel to it that's really interesting. And I can't really reproduce it with a sketch. Also, they're oddly geometric, which is interesting. Like they've got hard lines. They're like rectangular, and they've got hard lines in between them. Anyway, giraffes. Uh-oh, am I... Interesting. Do we have... I'm not seeing any broadcast issues on my end. I fear it might be Twitch's fault. I don't... Angelus Folly, welcome. Yes, that is a giraffe eating a birthday cake. Yes, there are candles on the cake. They're blown out. It's perfectly safe. Don't worry. Okay. This is your reminder that these sketches are all sketches for patrons on my Patreon. Yes, Jack. Don't forget that the tiny cat video is not a good webcam, so it's always going to be a little fuzzy. The stream looks a little soft focus to me as well, but I'm also playing it in the background while I also stream it, so. Auntie Shepherd, I wrote down Border Collie. Don't worry, I won't forget the part about the Regency men's clothes. That one's gonna stick in my head. Also, but Jack is always fuzzy. How could you tell? Says R Craft. That's true. Right. Was I sketching with? Yeah, I think I was sketching with Mr. Natural. I think I never went back to pencil-y pencil. That's fine. So. Just gonna ink our nice giraffe here. This is more like it, Music Bot. This is more chill. Auntie Shepherd, I will also not forget the heroic part of the Border Collie. Inking a giraffe. I don't know why I want to sing a whole song about inking a giraffe. That's just where my brain went. For whatever reason. Angelus Folly asks, dandy Regency men's clothes or working Regency men's clothes for the Border Collie, and it is apparently being left up to my discretion. Here's a Twitch fact. Our craft shares, if you click the little gear in the stream window, not in chat, you can set the resolution manually to stop Twitch from playing with it. And that is actually a good, I would note that YouTube does that to me as well frequently. It will just decide to downgrade the resolution I'm watching at because, I don't know, my internet twitched a little bit or something, and it's like, oh no, you can't handle it. I'm like, I can. It's, please go back to what you were doing before. It was fine. Yes, there is a reply function now. I don't know, it works for me. Fry Master says it's either part per stream owner setting. I didn't set anything. So you know. Uh-oh, my mod's leaving to make chili. Who will defend us? See, don't worry. All of the candles have been blown out. It's a perfectly safe cake to smash a giraffe face into. Just what could go wrong? No worries at all. Artcraft also going to make food. Meanwhile, it's 4:16. I feel I'm I don't know why I'm drawing little. I don't know what these icing shapes are. I think I was gonna make swirls and then just gave up. It's fine. Clearly cake. I feel we are working at a good clip. I'm pleased with sketch speed and progress. I think we will get through them all on stream, which makes me happy. Because I want everyone to get their sketches. That's not right. That's incorrect. That's better. I think my favorite part of me saying that's incorrect and that's better is that I bet none of you really know what I changed or understand why it was incorrect. Possibly it did not matter. Valkyrie says I jinxed myself. I don't know. There's only one request on here that I'm truly concerned about. And I'll just let you guys try and decide which it is. Let you try to guess what causes me concern. It'll be a fun game. Although I feel we can all assume that it's not the unicorn. Just at this point, surely we know how I feel about unicorns. And horses. Oh, the closest emote I have to a heroic collie is a dog with a sword. I love it. It's a good emote. It's like a Shiba Inu with a sword, maybe. everyone is guessing the one thing on the list that I don't enjoy drawing. And actually, no, it's not it. It's not a Shiba Inu emote, it's a Pomeranian Husky cross, I guess. It's dogs. It's not I'm not concerned about it. I don't hate. I don't hate much, actually, in terms of art. I just don't choose to do them for fun. I don't enjoy the process or the form as much as I feel like I should. But I'm not concerned. Also, Regency clothing is fun. So, you know, dressing animals up is good. Not that that changes the fact that Auntie Shepherd says, but I'm a terrible person. And that's fair. That's, This is because I threatened to sculpt a judgmental frog, isn't it? This is, it's payback for a trolling I haven't even done yet. All right, getting there. Oh dear. Auntie Shepherd says yes. Yes, it is payback for threatening to troll. A preemptive strike. Because I know you probably have 6 process plans for the frog. Oh dear. Really, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to make it judgmental. So far, my best idea is to make it look really angry and then also make it an ashtray. All right, now spots. Let's play with brushes, but what a gouache brush, but like a square square. No. Nope. Oh wait, I don't have to try every gouache brush I have. I made a cheat sheet. That's right. But do any of them feel like they're gonna work? Maybe super dry. Maybe. Let's see if we can find There you are. That has potential. Okay. But not full, but not that dark. We need a lighter. There we go. Valkyrie is officially on the second to last set of revisions for a business logo. Excellent work. Nope, does not work. Well, maybe that. Maybe we'll just do that. The inevitable artist problem. Pick the correct one. Good. There's an important rule that you should all know in working with other people, and that is that if you're gonna give them options, never, ever give anyone an option that you are not willing to make, because they will pick that option every single time somehow, just like unerringly, with a precision that will astonish you. They will pick the worst possible choice every time. Michiki says, what software are you using? I'm using Photoshop, and I'm using the 2020 version, the newest update, which I recently updated to because I could not export a GIF that was animated in the 2019 version. Apparently, it's just broken that way. So I downloaded the new version, which appears to be very like the old version. So cool. No complaints. Yes, I'm an animator and illustrator as my actual day job. So I have the Adobe subscription-iness because one must. Yes, I was so Arcross specifically the GIF you see in the lower corner of your screen. Yeah, I was devoted to making that POTU. So much so that I downloaded a whole new software program. I updated an Adobe product just for the Potu. That's how much I enjoy frightening people who watch my stream. Well, it's not exactly what I was going for, but it's doing the job. It's got some of the feel, and it's really good for the fact that they get lighter as they go down. So I'm going with it. Do I remember what brush this is? No, it's one of the watercolor ones. I just grabbed it at random. I probably could find it again if I had to. But let's hope I don't have to. Oh no. Auntie Shepherd back with the gate of the serpent Tekahra from the Book of Gates. Because they are not letting this go. Just gonna there we go. Oops, and spots over here. Yes. And let's just grab the normal old one and there we go. And we got a giraffe. A flat calligraphy brush, like Where are mine? No. Why are you so small, calligraphy brush? Oh, why are you so large? Like this? Do you have the Photoshop that I could? Oh no, it's not the Photoshop. Well, then I cannot send you my calligraphy brush. Alas. However, we have a birthday giraffe all set and ready to go. Its little nose smashed into a cake. So let's that Sanderling check, giraffe check. Save that file. Group that giraffe. That's not how you spell giraffe. There we go. Giraffe, Sanderlings, giraffe, Sanderlings, giraffe. Yay. I get to notice I am envious of the giraffe's cake. I am too. My oven has been broken for 3 weeks. Tomorrow, finally, I am getting a new oven delivered. And I may bake a cake just that night. Saturday night, I might just bake a cake. That might be my whole Saturday evening. Because I every time my household does a grocery run, I think, ooh, I could order get like a box cake, and I could make a cake and then I remember that I can't bake anything. So, you know. Figment's Mate says, wouldn't mind having my nose voluntarily smushed into a cake right about now. So yeah, new oven tomorrow, and then I can have cake again. Possibly this is me wishfully thinking about cake. Angela's Folly says, this time of year I would only use my air fryer to bake a cake because it doesn't heat up my house. Yeah, that is a problem with ovens. My oven is about 10 years old, so to be fair, the new oven is likely going to be way more efficient and probably spread less heat to the rest of the house. Oh, Frymaster. Oh, fun fact, giraffes are discouraged from making jokes around other animals because they go over their heads. Oh, dad joke. Now chat would like to know how in the world one bakes a cake with an air fryer, which, to be fair, I had considered as a question when it was brought up. Okay, now we're gonna do... Let's do the Border Collie. Let's do the Border Collie next, I think. First I'm gonna take a break. And that'll be good. Take a break, make a little bit more tea. Open my collie reference image. Preference image set. And yes, many images. And yes, we were doing the Border Collie because I know that before the end of this stream, Shep will probably fall asleep. And and it's lame of me to hold their art until they're gone. That would be a very unfair move on my part. So what I'm gonna do is take my break now, take my quick midway break, make some more tea. Jack has gone for his snack. So I'll be back shortly, and then we will do a very dressed up border collie. And I'll see you in a few minutes. I am back with a scratchy voice because I just ate an apple. And a faraway voice because I forgot to pin my mic back on. There we go. Auntie Shepard confirming what we already suspected, that if they pop back into chat claiming they're awake, it is 100% because they fell asleep. Okay. Oh, break time banner off. There we go. Oh, cat's still snacking. We'll leave him open for a minute. Okay, let's go back to my pencil. Pencil, soft pencil. So, got a collie. What I need, nope, I need this window. What I need is, just enjoying some fashion photos here. Landed gentry. Goodness. Had no idea that was a whole other category. Well. Oh, this is good. I like his limp collar. We're gonna go with that. So here's what I'm thinking. Because I feel like to look heroic, you need the ears. Started too large. So I'm thinking kind of with the ears. Oh, that's horrifying. That's just not okay. It's there, right? That's how that works. Oh dear. Sorry, I've gone all quiet because, as previously mentioned, dogs aren't my thing. Gotta put a little bit more thought into what I'm doing. The annoying thing is the expression is wrong. That's what's bothering me. Because there's like a sort of a happy grinning. That's better. Do. Where's the, this is white too. Okay. Good. And this is a floofy ear. Yes. Now. Where to kind of here, I think. To cut that off. Hang on. I'm just gonna change colors. Up here is where that would be. Yes. And then let's see. See, the thing is, I kind of want the fluff. Still, like, I kind of, instead of a cravat, I kind of want to keep just like the collie fluff is the thing. Which doesn't entirely fulfill the brief. But fluff. So I think what we'll do is instead we'll just open the coat up a little bit more. And do like, I don't know, like a paisley pattern. Oh, Jack is wandering around crying. Sorry, what? Save? Yes. Don't worry. Saved. If only we could get Sarah to read chat, Figma's maid said. Yeah, sorry, it was hard. Dogs are hard. I had to decide what to do about Fluff. It was important. Down here. Give our collie better posture. There we go. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna, if you were sitting, it needs to be. Need to fix our posture here. Because that should be resting kind of down here. There we go. And the cravat kind of goes. What layer even am I on? This layer. Good. And then the fluff goes here. The jacket goes there. Oops, wrong layer. That's the layer I wanted to charm. See, there we go. Now, this is just extraneous fluff, because this fluff is constrained by the collar. There we go. Now we're talking about. Don't spoil Murderbot. Just read it. It's beautiful and amazing, and all of them are perfect. Good. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Okay. Just going straight to ink in here. I don't know. Just natural sponge brush. What? Oh, fancy. Never used that before. Probably should have known that existed already. Anyway, it's fine. Mr. Natural. We will talk about Murderbot out loud when we get to that request. But you should all read it. Is there a reason Then Auntie Shepherd just said clouds of blood in all caps in chat. Did I miss something? What has happened? Has a murder occurred in chat that I don't know about? Artcraft says it did not spoil anything that isn't on the first page of Murderbot Diaries, and that's true. That's fair. Oh, clouds of blood because of the red that I was using with the fuzzy brush. I caught up. I figured it out. I got there in the end. Okay. I'm gonna get this expression right, I swear. No. Still not right. Figure it out as I go. Oh, that's right. I should. Jack has gone to his other cat bed, which is my housemate. So I'm gonna turn him off. I'm gonna turn his sad, empty bed off. Mitchie UK, you will not be disappointed in the Murderbot Diaries. They are, in fact, some of my favorite books of all time. Just really good books. In the meantime, Heroic Collie Ears and Floof. The Floof is important. Because, you know, Floof is important. Okay. I've gotta maintain the luxuriousness of the Floof. Do teeth. Because what Regency gentleman doesn't want you to know the quality of their molars? Is that working? I feel like that's not working. Do. You just have to make the floof look soft. That's how you draw that's how you draw the softness. You have to draw something that people look at and think, that looks soft. I think the gentle waves are important to communicate the classiness of the gentleman. You know. Because you know it falls in gentle curls. Well, the music's gotten very dramatic. I don't know what happened there. We're back to adventures. He feels like the sort of Regency hero who's trying to rescue you from something, but not necessarily well. I mean, he's trying, but he clearly means well. Look how well he means. But let's just say he's not He's not the dashing rogue dark hero. He's the good boy. You know, he's the nice hero. Ah, that's right. Arcraft has new gin to review. Because apparently my idea of family friendly is just don't curse too much. Alcohol is fine to talk about. Ooh, we're starting with the non-alcoholic, non-carbonated folk today with the Cluster Kitchen Ginger Shot. Angela Spy says he's the diligent and bold hero. Yes. That is. But a little too organized. Like, he gets a little bit upset if you move his things. He'll sulk if he doesn't get his way. But he'll still cuddle, so, you know. You always ultimately forgive. There's watercolor. Just gonna, because it doesn't work without the, oops. Really? But we're just gonna try that again. There we go. Because we need we'll erase some of this in a minute, but we need the line between black and white. You know, to know how white that floof cravat is. It's important information. There we go. Now, just tidy that up a little bit. Angela Spice is a workaholic, but if you were ready to cuddle him when he wants attention, if you aren't ready to cuddle when he wants attention, it's the end of the world. The unicorn was not drawn yet, Unicorn Duke. We're doing our Regency collie because we want to get it in before Shep's bedtime. Unicorn is coming up. There we go. Actually, I'm just gonna do a little bit here of there we go. Ta-da! All right. Very well dressed. Regency gentlemen, I feel like this is slightly wrong. I'm just gonna fix it. There. I'm gonna call it Lord Beamer. Save. Very dapper. Uh-oh. I don't know. He's a pretty good boy. Music bot, what is happening? What are you gone all weird? Yeah, I was gonna say, more of a rules lawyer, really. Okay, gotta tidy my windows here. Definitely rules lawyers. Everything open. So many windows open. Good, fix that. Also, don't break the rules in front of them. I feel like they're aggressively anti-cheating. Still feels wrong. No, I'm on the wrong way. Still feels. Nope. Maybe it's the ear. No, it's fine. The collie is saved. Do not worry. Yeah, that eyebrow I keep poking. Yeah, that okay. I think that's actually that's working better. Okay. Saved. All right, now we have yeah, right. Now is not the time for sending things that need cool temps. So true. We've got this giraffe, these sanderlings. Oh, I meant to make this bigger before I. Oh well, make it bigger now. It'll be fine. Seems fine. Oh, good. So now put a check mark in watercolor now, I guess. Sure. Where's my pencil? I should really organize these into folders or something. Good. Now, it's unicorn time. Oh, we've got a whole Prime Master being annoyed at him fleecing innocent young noblemen at cards is definitely why our hero, the colleague, got into a feud with the Smoldering Rake character. And of course, the Smoldering Rake character is the other love interest for the heroine. So that's the problem. Heroine or hero, I'm not concerned with romance gender identity. But the romantic interest, the Rake is definitely the other person vying for their affection. And there's a misunderstanding, and the romance partner gets annoyed at our hero for causing trouble for the Rake. It's a whole thing. I've read these stories. What was I looking up? Oh, yes. Draft horses. That's right. I was doing a thing. I got distracted. Oh no, Hannah tried to look up Smoldering Rake and got a bunch of articles about how to safely burn leaves. Oh, spicy content. Oh dear. Step 1, do not burn Rake. Oh no. Okay, whereas yes. Looking for draft horses. I feel like wait, jumping. Goodness. Oh, let's do a nice jog. That'll be nice. A nice sort of kind of do. Action pose. Oh, that hip is wrong. That's bad confirmation, that is. That's better. Fixed. Back like that. Are these legs too long? Yes. Is that just super wrong also? Yes. It's fine. We'll get there eventually. Get to know just so we'll never be able to read historical fiction where someone calls somebody a rake without recalling this chat. Good. We've impressed forever. Oh, today is wild botanical gin, says Artcraft. Oh no, next month I will definitely have to request Nemo as a smoldering rake. Nemo is very sweet, but we'll try to eat the carpet. And when you say Nemo no, he will wag his tail to say that he heard you, but also keep doing it. Oh no. He says, yes, I heard you say my name. I am a good boy. And then he keeps doing whatever you told him not to. Love it. Oops. There we go. More power. More forward push. More hair. Now the head is not to scale anymore. That's better. Good, good. Now. Oh, horse nostrils are weird. They go like that. That's right. working unicorn. This is the Suffolk, based on the Suffolk Punch, which is a lighter, not a very light, but a lighter draft horse. And don't actually have convex faces. I just like the convex face, but they've actually got a straighter nose. I mean, they're pretty fancy. All things considered. Wow, we've got two separate conversations going on in chat. One is about sparkle cats, and one is about the inevitable loss of warhorse breeds due to change in military tactics and World War I, really. Mitch UK has brought up, and I think it's destriers, which are the sort of best quality medieval warhorse. But it's not a breed of horse so much as it is a level designation of the horse's skill and training. How good they are at combat and how well trained they are. So, you know, it's Nope. What has happened? Don't know what's happened. I hope that your audio was fine. Mine went super weird. Did my stream fail? What happened? Do I still exist? Surely I must still exist. Good. Everything is running. Everything is still on. Sorry, everyone. I just got horrifying static feedback in my headphones. And I don't know why. Hang on. Maybe something did. Can you hang on? We're gonna go ahead and skip ahead. Music bot there now? Are we? Something very odd just happened. And I don't know what it was. Cool. Sorry about that, everyone. The audio went briefly insane. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's mad at me for talking about horses. I don't know. Cool. Apparently no one heard the horrifying feedback that I heard, which is ideal. Frankly. Oh, look at that. I just was like, nah, that leg doesn't need to... I don't need to figure out how that leg works. Screw it. But I do, in fact, need to figure out how that leg works. It's a lie. I need to know how all of the legs work. There we go. I think... Nope, wrong tool again. I think that all of these are just a little long. There we go. Yes. Pulling wagons through the fairy forest. Oh dear. They might be signs as if these were the horses in Tamlin. This would make the myth way better. Nice and nice and wide. Arcraft, by the way, has described the djinn from earlier. has a very full, round taste, and he enjoys it a lot. It declares itself a wild Irish gin and delivers on that. Excellent. Auntie Shepherd says, I wish to have this gin, which is what happens, basically, when Arcraft reviews a gin. We're all like, I wish to have the gin. And inevitably we find out it's not available in our country. Although some of them definitely are. There are so many sheep in Germany, Auntie Shepherd says. I could just inflict myself on Arcraft and his liquor cabinet. Oh dear. Write it off on your taxes as a business trip. I legit could do that though. Says they might be scientists. Says I just want to do a food tour of the fancy meats of Germany. I'm still not entirely over the description of the gray whale gin I found the other day about rotting seaweed, but in the best way. That was such a good review. I just want our country to go back to caring about our postal service. Really, really concerned about the current state of things. Not the least of which because I rely on it to send you patrons things. Arcraft says, I will send you chocolate. I will send you ginger shots. I will even try to package a bottle of gin. But if you want sheep semen, you need to find someone else. There are rules, I assume. Yes. Auntie Shepherd says it has to be collected in specific locations under certain rules. Just, you know, unicorn mane flowing in the wind there. Figment's Mane says, quote, "It's gin, really." Oh dear. It's gin, I swear. It just needs to be kept cold in this test tube. For reasons. Well. Apparently. Today we're going to learn about mail order sheep breeding. Let's call it mail order sheep breed. Flowering in the wind makes me think of... Sorry, I read that fully wrong. They might be scientist says flowering in the wind makes me think of like a unicorn with symbolic plants growing in their mane. Symbiotic plant unicorn. Ooh. Says Unicorn Duke. The ooh is part of the comment. It's not my addition, just to be clear. Not that I disagree with it, just, you know. Just being clear. Arcraft says, please draw a symbiotic plant unicorn. Oh no, yes. To be fair, Auntie Shepherd does point out that first graders doing 4-H know about artificial insemination in livestock. The symbol is a double-edged sword. Oh. I would say that this video is definitely getting demonetized on YouTube, but I don't know that I'm got anything that's monetized on YouTube. I don't even think I've set it to monetize. I don't know how my YouTube channel works. I just put stuff on it when I remember to back up these streams before they disappear. Pre-demonetized, says a Hanicom. Botanicorn! You might be scientist. Came up with a word for it. Okay, where are we here? Ah, I forgot a bit. Rotate so we can get a nice curve. And then oh right, I never finished the tail. I just did one line and was like, good, a tail, done. What have I done? Accidentally turned down the opacity. That's what I've done. There's a keystroke for that, and again, I can't figure out which I keep accidentally hitting to do that. Okay. Oh, that leg just feels wrong now. Don't it? Don't it? This whole area is incorrect. Apparently I didn't notice. I guess we'll have to fix it now. Looked okay in the sketch. Our craft is finished cooking just in time for the end of stream. Sagebrush unicorns or saltbush unicorns. Angelus Fly says, whenever I read or hear demonetized, my brain first parses it as demonetized. It's true. We haven't had a scruffy unicorn drawing in a while. I'm gonna have to scroll. So we have like deer type botanicorn would have a different type of plants than horse type, depending on breed. Yeah, I feel like botanicorns would not be horses. I feel like they would be more deer sort of. What is now I'm just gonna go around fixing things that look weird to me. Fixing things that have ended up strange somehow. That's better. Yeah, they might be scientist says, yeah, I guess a sagebrush unicorn would be more antelope-ish. Exactly. Okay. Unicorn is done. We're gonna call it the Suffolkicorn. No, we're just gonna call it Suffolk corn. Figure that out. Yes, good. Oh, you know what? Let's just politely give it. Let's give it some. Give it some ground here. There. algae botanicorn is a sloth or a sheep guana. I feel it. Well, so here's the thing. I feel like it has to be like an ungulate to be a unicorn, or at least a hooved grazing creature. We can't just add a single horn to anything in the world and call it a unicorn. Otherwise, we already have unicorns and they're called narwhals, and we can stop. So yeah, there's our Suffolk Punch unicorn. We're ready for that. Okay, and all we have left is the thing I'm avoiding, which is Murderbot. And now, although it's basically the end of stream, I'll sit for a minute and tell you why I've been avoiding Murderbot. Auntie Shepherd, yes, we can add a horn to anything, but we can't add a horn to anything and then call it a unicorn. Because that's not how it works in the world that I have invented for myself. Oh, they might be sent as a printer at home. They can actually do coloring pages now. Yes, excellent. Okay. So. Arcraft can ask for something else. What's the problem? It's okay. I'm going to talk about the reason I've never drawn Murderbot before. Because as I've probably mentioned, it's one of my favorite series of books. But there's a thing about Murderbot. They don't care for their human parts. It uses the pronoun it. And so I never really picture Murderbot as a person exactly, or like as a human figure. I don't think of their feet, like I don't have a visual of their features. Because I don't know, they're all from Murderbot's point of view. And I feel like Murderbot doesn't think about their features at all. So I don't either. And so for some reason to me it feels weird to draw it. I don't know. I feel like, hang on, just gonna Google. I've just Googled space armor just to see what happens. Because yeah, I feel like what I would end up drawing is actually just gonna. This is gonna be a bad sketch, and I apologize, but I'm not a great future space armor designer. It would actually be like the opaque helmet. And like space armor. Just because, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, so I don't usually feel this way about characters in books, but I connect pretty strongly with a lot of Murderbot and their thoughts. So so I've just never drawn their face. And doing so feels like an invasion of privacy to me for some reason I cannot explain. Like, I always name my laptops after literary characters, and I specifically didn't name mine after Murderbot because I felt like it would be a thing that Murderbot wouldn't approve of. But yeah, that's the other thing is that, and I think it's actually a good choice that they've made. Valkyrie points out that in all of the cover art, Murderbot is always shown as the armor, which for various reasons I think is a good choice, because I don't think there's any reason to just gonna try and make this a little bit more. A little bit more comfortable looking. There we go. Yeah, I think that it's a good idea to not, on the cover art, give Murderbot a human face. I think it would undermine the thing that you're trying to get readers to do throughout the course of the books. So yeah, anyway, this is what we're sketching. I hope that's okay. Poor Arcraft's like, should I pick something else? I'm like, it's okay. I just need to tell you all about my weirdly specific decision to not draw Murderbot as a human figure. This feels off-center. Just try and... do reinforced bits. Honeycomb says, I feel the same way about romantic scenes between characters or things that would be in character for them to keep private. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends how you connect with and feel about a character. I'm not, like, mad if other people draw Murderbot or anything. It's just, it's just a specific thing. But I don't picture it as any individual person. I don't try hard to, like, sort of see its face. And because of that, I don't really want to sort of have to force myself to. If that makes sense. But also, I'm bad at space armor. So we're at a catch-22 here. Our craft. No one else works so hard to come up with something for a sketch request. It's like, oh, I have to think of something. No, I mean, it's Murderbot is a great character from a great book. And I'm just weird. I accept this about myself, the weirdness. But you know, I feel particularly connected with Murderbot. Yeah, I know. That sounds worrying, doesn't it? What literary character do you emotionally connect with? The one that calls themselves Murderbot. It's true. There might be things. It's not those of us who have read Murderbot stories. Oh, I'm actually going to do something that I think is clever. I'll show you in a minute. Let's see, if you were... If you were space armoring someone's chest. Let's keep going with the triangles. Because they were working. Oops. You know, articulated triangles. Space armor is just medieval armor with less detail. Don't at me, says Valkyrie. I mean... Okay, that's too many. That's too many lines. Now it's just getting silly. Okay. The important thing is to remember that the helmet is opaque. This is an important detail. Okay, that's kind of what we're going with, I think. And then what I'm going to do. Is it's not where I want it to be. Let's see. We'll go with that. Stop reading chat. What's happened? Corntucci says Japan from nowhere, and I don't know what it's in. What I don't know what. It depends on which country. Given what Star Wars is based on. We're back to space armor. Right. Cool. I've caught up. So not Mr. Natural for this. This is all clean in space. We're gonna use Chisel 25. Oops. How big are we making this? That's fine. Good. Curves. Clean curves. Why? Unicorn Tick, it's not the number of chisels, it's the size of the chisel. Medieval Honeycomb says medieval Japanese armor influencing space armor. Yes, space samurai. Except you really have different problems to solve. You know? What with the vacuum of space? Energy weapons and all. Again, the music's gotten surprisingly epic adventure-y. Maybe I'm just noticing it more. Maybe it's always been this way. Yeah, I mean, all the tracks are... Oh, yes, this is from the edge of the cliffs. All the tracks do cycle. I just, for some reason today, I'm noticing the epic ones more, I guess. Is the music louder today than normal? Weird. Oh, maybe it's that I had to reset some things so my voice is actually lower. So the balance between music and my voice has changed. Maybe that's what's happened. Maybe. Yeah, if it's different, it's very... Aircraft says, maybe I don't have the sound turned up much higher than normal and I hear you fine. Yeah, if it's different, it's just slightly different. I mean, I tried to set it back the same way. If it's different, it's just very slightly closer together, basically. We're just gonna do it like this. Anyway, it should all be working. It's just possible that the oops. That the audio variation is very slightly different. Now I'm rushing to finish because it's over 6 p.m. It's over 6 p.m. It's after 6 p.m. and I have to do a bunch of organizing and cleaning so that an oven can get from my front door to the kitchen. So, and they have to cook dinner. So I'm gonna get this wrapped up. Hannah has their volume cracked all the way up. Am I really low? I don't, oh well. Anyway. Just turn that off. Okay, now this is the thing I'm gonna do. That's just for people who have read the book. Oh, let's see, what's the best? Kind of want to let's try this. Nope. Facet? Nope. Crystallize. That does nothing. Neat. Mosaic. Yes, that's what I wanted. There we go. All right, Murderbot for our craft. Murderbot in armor for our craft. With a very specific in-joke to the books. If you've read them, you understand why I did that. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you missed it. But it's there. Hello, Cascadia Studio. I'm wrapping up, in fact. So sorry about that timing. I know I'm supposed to stream from 3 to 6. I don't know how Friday turned into let's always go past 6, but yes, just to give us some variety. A bunch of animals and Murderbot. So, you know, I think I can. I'll DM you our craft and explain it. Maybe it's just for me. Honeycomb says, this happened to me with Potato Chat. Sometimes the convo just gets that interesting. Yeah, these things happen. But I also wanted to get through my whole list. Because I had a list. And now I've finished it. Save. Good. I finished the sketch request list. Good work, me. It may, yeah, Warcraft says it may have something to do with the fact that I started late a bunch of times and went over to compensate, and now I don't know when my own stream ends. This History of Potatoes is very interesting. That's fair, Honeycomb. We've got Murderbot. We've got, Suffolk Punch Unicorn. We've got, Lord Beamer. The goodest boy. A giraffe. with cake. Because, of course. And some sanderlings that we started with the warm-up for. Ah, we're back to MusicBot's water menu. So on that note, on this note of completed sketch requests, I'm gonna wrap up for the day. I hope that everyone enjoyed the stream. Especially patrons who got their sketch requests done. I hope you had fun watching me do them. Monday we'll be back to letting other people in chat have input. But today was just for the patron demands. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Monday, I'm not gonna lie, Monday we're probably gonna do botanicorns. Probably gonna do botanical unicorns is what we're gonna do on Monday. I see no reason not to indulge that whole idea with a stream. So that's probably our Monday content. I will see you then at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Thanks for joining me, hanging out, making it interesting. Have a good weekend. As usual, stay safe. Be kind. Abolish the police. Black Lives Matter. Save the United States Postal Service, for God's sake. And remember that California is basically entirely on fire. So all the doors and windows are closed. I'm gonna clean up and wait until an oven arrives tomorrow so I can bake a cake. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.